Here we go again. Sony have revealed the 8 free games we'll be receiving as part of PS Plus for the month of August 2018. And oh my goodness, it's a damn good month. As always, these games will be available from around midday on the first Tuesday of the month. This time around, that's the 7th of August. Let's start with the offerings on PS4, and first up is the exceptional Mafia III. It's an open-world crime fest set back in the 1960s in a reimagining of New Orleans known as New Bordeaux. First released in October 2016, Mafia III follows Lincoln Clay as he returns from the Vietnam War. The story and acting are fantastic, packed with political tension and top-notch action scenes, all complemented by great visuals and impressive sound design. Mechanically though, this isn't up to the same standards as, say, GTA 5, and feels repetitive if you don't commit to the narrative. The reviews reflected this feeling with scores ranging from as low as 2 out of 5 to 7 out of 10 from your friends over at IGN. You're gonna have to download this one and see which of the review scores you agree with. Next up, we have a slice of survival horror to get your teeth into. This is Dead by Daylight, but it's not the standard version, it's the special edition, complete with additional maps, killers and survivors. If you're new to asymmetric multiplayer, here's a breakdown. One player begins the game as the killer, most of which are based on movie murderers like Michael Myers. They are tasked with eliminating everyone in the game. All those other people must survive and attempt to escape by using the right tools and working together. There's a lot of blood in this one, so it's not for the squeamish. PS Plus gives us 2 additional games this month, with the first being the PlayLink title Knowledge is Power. Your task is to get your mates round and use your phones, answering questions and dragging yourself to victory. That's not the end though, there's also a PSVR title here too, Here They Lie. Described as a dark psychological horror, I'm not sure how I feel about this one, but I'm tempted to make a follow-up Let's Play video. Here They Lie tasks you with uncovering a mystery buried in your nightmares. Come on, who's man or woman enough to try this one? Over on the PS3 is Serious Sam BFE. It's a throwback to the golden generation of first-person shooters. It's a balls-to-the-wall rampage through so many different types of weapons. You'll definitely get used to the sight of blood with Serious Sam. Released almost 7 years ago, it hasn't aged fantastically well, but it's a great nod to the 90s. Next on the PS3 is Bound by Flame, a fantasy-themed action RPG from back in 2014. Your character is possessed by a demon. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? All the typical RPG elements are here, designing your own characters, crafting weapons, and upgrading passive and active abilities. Game Informer loved this one and gave it 8 out of 10. Over on the Vita is Space Hulk. If you're a fan of Warhammer 40k, you'll probably already know about Space Hulk, but if not, this is a turn-based strategy game officially licensed by Games Workshop. It takes its rules from the classic board game, with added cinematics to spice up the narrative. Definitely one for the enthusiasts. It averaged 6.5 out of 10 in reviews. And finally, Draw Slasher. This one is hella fun. Draw Slasher uses the touchscreen to both move your character and attack using gestures. It doesn't take itself seriously and allows you to cut monkeys in half. Think of it like a gruesome fruit ninja. Definitely worth a download. So there we have it, 8 games to get your teeth into. On top of this are the PlayStation exclusive skin and back bling that are still available in Fortnite Battle Royale, and a few goodies for Fallout Shelter and H1Z1 too. So what's the month's theme? Blood and violence? I can't wait to try Dead by Daylight and maybe the PSVR horror title if I can pluck up the courage. What are you grabbing? I'd love to know your thoughts. Throw them down in the comments below. I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you next time.